Basically, the sales-based settlement is a same synonym of a service charge settlement, right? In the service charge settlement, you need to make a payment to the vendor, okay, or you need to make a payment to the vendor in the form of expenses, okay. That is one definition. Second, this thing is sales-based settlement is form of revenues, okay, where you used to get a revenue. So these are the two important thing. And service charge settlement also levy as per the percentage or as per the square feet of each shops which is taken by the tenant. Same with sales based settlement, also same thing. So basically the service charge and sales based will go hand on hand. And also I told you that the service charge settlement is mostly used in the electricity department, the utilities department, okay, for EB charges, water charges, any water savage charges, that all they will used to have the cherry visa settlement. Now, sales-based settlement is very simple and it is very, like a straightforward things. It is easy to understand this. So wherever in the contract level, okay. So in the system, I can see Pranav has created lots of contract type. Okay, in that contract type, if I can show you. Here you can see, right, whatever you are finding out lease out contract, okay, wherever you are finding out lease out, intercompany lease out RE, okay, and whatever you are finding out, right, then again internal lease out. So whatever lease out contract or residential lease out. So wherever you are finding out lease out, that is a revenue contract. Okay, you are going to generate a revenue, means you have a building, you are given your building for someone for a lease and you are going to generate a revenue from them. Okay, now then what is the purpose of the sales based? Okay, why business is needed? Okay, so because in some of the cases, okay, it's not that every lease will have the sales based settlement. So I also seen like in most of the clients, this is very, like rare that some of the clients may implement the sales based, like rent or settlement, okay, because it is again purely it is depend upon the business industries. So like it is oil and gas, right, they will not make a sales based settlement mostly, okay. Same way for energies and all. Who will implement the sales based settlement means like banking sectors will also not implement, okay, mostly that retail industries. Whoever the retail industries are there, right, they will create or they will go for a certain areas of sales base because they have like huge turnover, right, every day they used to see it, right, they will used to get a cash every day, okay, and they will not, mostly they will avoid the credit, okay, means the terms of payment. But in oil and gas, like big like kind of Zain, no, they what used to do, they will just supply a barrel of diesels, gasoline oils to required customers, okay, and for reaching the customer itself it will take 1 month or maybe 15 days, okay, and after reaching the goods they will verify the goods, okay, after verification again based upon the invoice they will take a time. So at least like full process from supply of goods to invoice and receiving of payment, it will take to three months to 4 months, okay. So maybe there is a very rare scenario that sales based settlement they will also like imply it, but compared to the retail business, that they will no apply or they will imply very less, okay. But retail, no, every day, you will get a cash, okay, and you will have all the reconciliation every process, okay. That is the main important thing, that retail industries will always no apply sales based settlement, as well as the like government sectors, right, government sectors also, if they are implemented the SAP, and they will surely they will go for service or settlement sales based, because the government sector, if you are not going to make a EB bill, okay, just I'm giving an example, or water bill, right, they will not, no, they will just disconnect the connections or whatever the service, right? For that, what you will do, you have to make a payment to that sectors before due date. So that is one main important thing, that government always receive a payment at a before a due date or on the due date 95%. Okay, like 5% here and there. Some of the customers, cases where they will not in the address, current address, they may transfer. So that is a different scenario. But 95% of case where all the utilities of billing get be paid. Okay, that's the first thing. Now, coming back to, I explain you the scenarios. Okay, first, what is the difference between service charge and sales based? Then I given you the industries, which industries the sales based settlement will be implied. Then again, like I talked about the revenue generation industries. Now we are going to talk about the sales based settlement. After this discussion, we'll move to the configurations. Okay, so what will happen, this sales based settlement, right? So sales based settlement, for example, you assume the 10 percentage, okay, 30 percentage, okay. The sales based may be it may be periodic, okay, periodic settlement. It may be quarterly settlement. Then it may be half yearly settlement. Then it may be yearly settlement, okay. So what does it mean about the periodic settlement, quarterly settlement, half yearly settlement? Even though we have an option of yearly settlement, or we'll call it as a cumulative settlement, okay, cumulative settlement, okay. So the sales based settlement I have defined as the first thing periodic settlement. Then I have defined quarterly settlement, half yearly settlement, cumulative year settlement. Okay. Now basically what will happen between the landlord and tenant? Okay. The landlord will tell to the tenant that on daily basis, okay, if you are going to have a sales of worth rupees $1,000, you have to pay me a 20 percentage. Sorry, 10 percentage. Okay. If you are going to have 20 percentage, you have to pay me a $2,000. Same way, 30 percentage means you have to pay me a $3,000. So this is for periodic settlement. If it is going for no quarterly settlement, this percentage may be differ. Okay, just I will put it as a 15 percentage. Then again I will put it as a 25 percentage. Okay, 15 percentage. Then 25 percentage. Then I will put it as a 35 percentage. Again I will go and here put it as 35 percentage. Half yearly, let it half yearly, like I will put it as like 18 percentage. Okay, because it will not go big, like I will put it as 28 percentage. Then I will put it as 38 percentage. Cumulative means again there may be a 10, 20, 30. So this percentage may be differ. Okay, but there is a certain limit that it should not go behind that. Okay, depend upon the volume. Okay, now you assume that periodically, like we have a business. Okay, you assume that we have a business. What I can take as example. Okay, I will take example of Lulu. Okay, I will take example of Lulu, which is a big supermarket in the Dubai. Okay, so inside that Dubai, like assume that Lulu supermarket has taken a lease from like a local vendor, like of 3 floors. Okay, for a lease. Okay, then what will happen that Dubai, where that like Mahal is situated, they will make agreement that they can make agreement based on overall sale. I mean to say that cumulative year sale, if you have a 10 percentage, 20 percentage, 30 percentage, then you have to give me certain kind of this amount. Okay, I will mention here also 15 percentage or something. values will be going to same, percentage only maybe, like vary. Okay. So just I want to give you, like here, that is the reason. No, I want to give you what, like how that payment will be happen. No, that is the reason just I am, giving more informative way, so that it may happen settlement periodic, quarterly, half yearly, then cumulative, then what is the percentage and what is the values of that. Okay, okay. Now what happened that overall they have like overall sales like like Lulu is making like 10% like sales, then they will go for 10% if the value is they cross 10 like thousands, then 10 percentage, then 20, then 30. Okay, but how like that particular vendor will know that okay this much of sales is happened. Okay, so now here cumulative yearly means that yearly Lulu have to go and they have to make a payment to the vendor. For that, what they will do, every month they will have a statement, right? Sales statement they have that. They will have a report, okay, the various report. So based on that report, they will submit to the vendor. They will show, see, this is like sales we got it, right? This is the sales we got it every month, and based on that 10 percentage we are just imposing, and this is the values you are going to get. Sorry, maybe last I made like thousand, here it will be 2000. Okay, done, that is done. Then accumulative, same way it will happen for quarterlies. Okay, then it will happen for half yearlies, then periodically. This is about the overall sales. Okay, now there is a case vendor maybe like go and ask, okay, see, you have, like first floor you have a food and beverage. Okay, second floor you have a clothes. Okay, and third floor you have like toys and things. Okay, and fourth floors you may have some other things. So in that case, the business sectors level also they will charge a commission. So this sales-based settlement is nothing but a commission. They will say it's a big commissions or the revenue. Okay, whatever the revenue it is going to get it maybe need to pay to the vendor. So why I'm telling you so much of cases, but because when you are going to interact with the client, they may bring up to various scenarios into our tables. Okay, they will tell, hey, just know we have like uh, 5 floors, or we have like 5 food sectors. Currently in our legacy system, they are like charging us like each like revenues or commission based upon the food industry sectors. Okay, sorry, not food industry, so business sectors, business level sectors. Okay, so that time you should not be surprised that okay that in that level also we can know like make sales based settlement. Okay, so this is a second thing, or second scenarios. Third scenario, maybe they will increase the percentage of sales based. Okay, because certain products, okay, in the summer the sales will be high. Okay, certain products the winter sales will be high. So in that time also vendor may come, okay, see, like in summer you have huge like sales, for that you increase from 10 percentage to 12 percentage, you increase from 30 percentage to 15 percentage. Okay, that scenario is also maybe there. But why all this like vendor is like taking control on our sales? Because of the monopoly. Okay, monopoly in the sense like if there is a posh area, okay, and as a businessman, you know that okay, like if I'm going to stabilize my business, definitely my revenue will be 3 percentage, 4 percentage, or 5 percentage of sales will be there. Okay, and based upon the sales my revenue will be there. So all that R&D will do by the business, and they will approach to that like particular uh, landlord, and they will make an agreement. Okay, it is not this sales based settlement will happen like everywhere. No, it is very minimal case. Okay, where some of the like showroom you can say no, like most of the showroom case it will happen. Okay, showroom need to be no stabilize in a very posh area. Okay, for, for that they will go for a sales based rent. Okay, sales based rent or sales based settlement. Okay, so this is overview about that. No, like sales based settlement, how it is going to be the revenue, 10 percentage, 20 percentage, yearly, half yearly, quarterlies, and this will all will hit on the revenue GL accounts. Okay, this will all hit on the revenue GL accounts. and as well we can create different condition, okay, different condition types, okay, to handle this. Yeah. It is very straightforward process. There's no much complications on that. Just sales based means always you remember this is a revenue process. Okay, revenue means whenever we are talking about the sales, yeah, no, you should always think about the lease out. Okay, lease out process. Only lease out. Lease out means again what is that? It is always it will link to the revenue. Then again, what will be the revenue? Revenue will always connected to the accounts receivable. Again, what the accounts receivable make a picture. Always it should going to play are always going to have with the connection with the customers. Again, customer means what? BP. Okay, what is a BP? Business partner. Okay, whenever we are going to create a contract, then we will go with the customers and okay. Customers are based on that customer. We have linked with the treasuries, receiving the income based upon the terms of payment. All the things will be there. But with respect to the lease, always whenever we are talking about the sales based settlement or sales based rent, we are talking about the percentage of payment received from the customer. Okay, percentage of the payment received from the customer. This is the important thing. Okay, now just I hope you are clear. Now we'll jump into the no revenue sorry configurations process. Yeah, so I hope no, already told you, right? For your company codes, like this is very important. Huh? This you need to check it, but below down for service charge settlement as well as for sales-based settlement, you have to click this posting using cash flows. Okay, this one. That is the two configuration setting. One sales or rule, what is reporting rule, settlement process. Okay, I'm just will start with sales rule. Under the sales rule, we have type of sales rules. Okay, what is that? Okay, what is the type of sales means like what are the sectors you are following. Okay, what are the sectors you are following for your sales. Okay, that is a sales rule means like you have a like assume that you have a like ticketing like shops you have it like or ticketing industries you have it like or you can say like Thomas Coke or maybe Big Zane, like some trip or what I am not able to easy trip or something is coming. Okay, so much of this Agoda or something is coming, right? So they are the big kind of things and assume that they will like implied or no like implemented SAP and they want to go for a sales based things. Okay, so they will promote, right? They will promote the industries. Okay, so sales types of sales rules means for a particular industries, what are the types of businesses are there? Like they are doing advertising, they are doing some, they are taking kind of they have some peculiar product, they were selling it, they they have into the selling, they have the training. Okay, and other thing is that whatever the business they have it, you take any example of that. Okay, if you take if SAP you take it, what SAP used to do, SAP used to just sell the product. Okay, the main industry sell the product as well as they used to give the training to the required. So they have two types of business. One is selling the product, and other one is giving the trainings. Same way you take n number of business what they are doing, and you can configure. So here what we'll do advertising fees. So let us like we will create sales rule name, right? What we can take as examples. For the food beverages anyway, it will come snacks and all. Huh? What other things we can call it as? Okay, product advertisements. Okay, then again, what other food beverages, product advertisements, promoting franchise. Okay, so I'm saving it. Then they are talking about that reporting rule, right? Again, the sales type and sales rules will be different. Okay, sorry, it's the same. Okay, sales type, what we define, same thing. You see, beer sales, number of trainees, footsteps. Now, what is the difference is that in the above configuration settings, we have just given our business types. What are the business types are there? But in this setting, sales type, we are going to provide the same details, like with units, how we are selling that one. Okay, that is a one of the important thing. Already, like we have number of training, footsteps, clothing, tobacco product, complete assessment. Okay, so we have it, right? Somebody has defined it. First thing is number of trainee each. Okay, and beer sales it is giving. Footsteps, how we are going to sell it. Foodstuffs, we will sell it through quantities, right? So let's have it quantities. Volumes. You can take as a volumes also, but I'm trying to kgs or something. Grams we can consider. Yeah, here. Okay, we'll take this. Hours is there. Gross gram is there. This is the correct gram or liter. Take this. Like clothing, then again meter. Okay, then again it is going to be meter or it going to be inches. Okay, so check it with METTR. This square meter it is there. We'll take this one. Tobacco product. Okay, then again tobacco product will be same thing. Okay, so just we have given the unit price. Okay, just save it. I think it is okay. We have defined the sales rule, then we have defined the sales types. I told you what is sales rule, what is sales types. Then we'll go for sales ID. Okay, now what is the sales ID? Okay, sales ID here you can see that what SAP in the standard process was given, like extrapolations, special action, SAP standards, partial sales, primary sales. Okay, always we have to use this SAP standards. Okay, SAP standard means like we don't want to like go with no regular see first thing what they given regular sales. After that, what is the special action, partial sales, primary sales. So sometime what will happen, they will tell us okay, like first 6 months, like from January to July, we will not going to pay some commissions based on the sales. Second 6 months will pay. Otherwise, first 3 months, we are not going to make any payments. Okay, and maybe like later part will make it. So that to avoid that complication, always what SAP is suggesting, you just create a sales ID as a SAP standards. Okay, SAP standard means in the backend it has a certain like a framework that okay, see. Like first 6 months or second, no, there is no kind of any deviations. Just you no like whatever the configurations you are doing, you do it as per the SAP standard. But yeah, there is some special case, right? For example, special action. When the special action will come, assume that the company, they had a like a lease agreement with like I will give you example of like Aramco. Okay, you have Aramco, right? And you are like companies, you plan to drill some oil, okay, from your onshore or offshore. Okay, onshore means whatever it will happen in the wetland. Okay, offshore means which will it happen in the seas. Okay, seabeds. assume that you want a rigs. Okay, you know what is a rigs, right? So to explore that oil, you want a rigs, and but you find that areas you don't have the rigs to drill down. You're having a lease contract with Aramco that we need it for this, but they are telling that no, okay, we will give this no like rigs to you, but you make a payment to us on the basis of your volume of quantities you are extracting from the offshore or onshore, volume of the quantities, okay, or maybe volumes of the liters or whatever. No, you just no you consider for the measurement. For example, you assume that a special action, what I'm trying to explain you, what is a special action is going to be the sales ID. Okay, then that time you thought that the oil, no, maybe it will come in 5 foot, right? But already you did some of the scientific research and all, know which food it will be there, how much know that it will be there. But it is always uncertain that if you're no done the research for 5 foot, at least it will take for like 7 or 8 or 9, or otherwise you thought that no, you will get a product at least within a 15 days or 10 days, but it may take to 15 days, 30 days, or 35 days, or 45 days. So in that case, anyway, you taken the rigs, you started your work, okay, but you tell them that, see, still we did not got any product, anything, so we are not in a position to make a payment based on our sales volume. So in that case, there is a special actions. No, you can mention in your say a lease agreement that there is going to be the special action if, okay, if as per the agreement the product we are not got based upon our plan, okay, then we will not make a sales based rent, okay. That is only for this kind of no like a rigs kind of contract. But if it is going to retail, no, definitely no, they are going to have a sale. But what is the things that the sales may be, no, if suppose $1,000, but sales may be $5,000, or sorry, $500, it may be reduced, right? Or it may be go up, like inside of 1,000, but it may be go to 1,500, but the sales may be there, okay. So in that case, we have to use a special action, but mostly we have to use a SAP standard. Okay. So I'm just considering for a configuration point of view as SAP standard. Now, after defining, okay, sales rules and reporting rules, I'm going for a settlement process. Okay. So mostly, no, like this sales based settlement, right? So mostly it will, it can be also controlled directly with accounts receivable module itself. Okay, what will happen rather than no making with the lease integrations, like do you, no you will discuss with your vendor, right? Okay, see, when you are going to create a no like invoice, then you add some additional charges. Okay, that additional charges may be the sales revenue. So that time what will happen, no need to come and you have to define this and all. So whenever you are going to create an invoice, you will make invoice payment and you will make it, you will give additional charges. You will mention additional charges percentage, this one, okay, 10 percentage, okay, 10 percentage, 20 percentage, like how we have a GST in India, right? Same way we can do it. But most probably if some of the clients, they want to have that valid validation and all, they want to have like with a contract level, they want to see it, right? So that time what they will do, they will just assign this one here. Like settlement parameters means, like here you can see like D2 SBRA, right? So let me just, I'll try to copy this one. Okay, it is created for India, but our company code is 1010, right? That is something for, where is that 1010? Okay, company code, okay, D. Okay, the D is already there. Okay, so D is already there. This settlement parameters. So again, the settlement parameters is like a variant. Okay, we have to create the settlement parameters. Okay, and you can see, right? So here option is right side, right? So option what it is given. Okay, it is active. Yeah, you have to make active. It is a standard. Yes, this D is a standard. Then again, it is no. It is take account of open AP. No plan this settings and all. You no need to change it. You have to just change this active and standard. You have to make it out. You have to make all this parameters, settlement parameters active. Then standard. Standard means okay. No, like we are going to follow the standard path we saw in the previous configuration. You have to mention yes for D. For company code 1010, they mentioned that no like standard. Okay, then this and all no needed. Just no, you keep whatever the SAP has applied it. No need to change it here. Okay. So sales based, this is very important thing. See, configuration level point of view, it is like no like easy to define it. Just you want to understand it the condition type level, how you are going to make condition level things. Okay. Now we will move to RECN. Okay, so what is the impact will be there? So we'll create one contract. Before that, did you worked on this sales based and did you created any contract or did your client has any sales based contract?
No, all leasing scenarios only.
Okay, you don't have it, huh?
No, no lease out. And I think
Yeah,
one
yeah.
more client had lease out, but they were not using sales space there.
Yeah, most of the clients they will not use it, huh? Because
Correct.
the sales based, no, it is something, no, they will handle it mostly from the accounts receivable side. See,
Correct.
because which business will share the volumes, right? No business will ready to share that. Okay, because they are getting some no like sales and again no in that sales nobody will willing or nobody will be interested to share 10 percentage, 20 percentage, 30 percentage. Okay, very rare. So that is the reason this no like if you ask in my project, no, very rarely I use
Mhm.
sales based settlement. Okay,
Right.
so that is
Right.
the reason. So no need to worry about the salesman thing. Just you understand that what is the sales based settlement, how the contract will be get created. Okay.
Correct. Sure.
Yeah. So just I will take you have an idea like which anything you created with respect to this lease out. Like can I take this internal lease out or something in your company code?
Not
One
sure.
zero.
We 1010 only.
Okay. So let me go to know like just give me a second. I'm trying to see that no like okay. So from leasehold perspective for 101, you have taken like residential leasehold you have taken, then commercial leasehold. Okay, you have created the contract for the company code. I think created.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, he's created good amount of like contract. Residentials. Where is it? Commercial just now I saw. Okay, this I will take it.
Sure.
Okay, now okay. Just my question is, can you like in the general tab, if I want to create this contract for a sales-based settlement, a sales-based rent, what important check mark I need to do it? Any idea? Can you give me the clue
If you
in the
scroll
general data?
down, there is a field for relevance.
Where it is?
Scroll down. Yeah. Somewhere here only. Relevant to sales.
Exactly. Yes, this is very important things. Okay, so you need to select this relevant for sales. Not only here, if you remember, when you will create that conditions flow, right? When we create the condition flows, sorry, conditions, and when you will assign the flow to the condition, there also you will have an option of relevant to sales. Okay, so that from condition itself, you can control that this contract, not this condition, is going to be the sales relevant. Okay, so first thing is important thing is basic settings you have to give that relevant sales. Then again, whenever you are creating the like flow type, or whenever you are creating the conditions inside the condition, you will assign the flow type. Whenever you are going to assign the flow type, and right side you will see that the sales option will be there. I'm not showing that one because already that is covered. Okay, that is the reason just I'm telling you in theoretical, not theoretical, I can see, just I'm giving you, like a kind of reminder where you have to assign it. Okay, let's create this. Okay, and one main important thing, whenever you are creating this like a sales based contract, two things you have to be noted down: the objects, right? Here you're seeing the object, right? So you have to ask the client whether this see, we have a rental object, right? We have a rental object, we have a like a rental unit, we have a spool space. Okay, that all the things. So always the object, no, you need to assign if something the sales is based is going to be with respect to the rental object, because whatever the building is there, right? So you will create a building. Okay, you for example, building, you have like certain floors. That building, then what you will do, you will create as a rental object. So most important things, when there is a sales based settlement, you have to give the object also. But I am not sure whether this rental object and all it is created by not, but you have to give the rental object, but it is not mandatory again. Okay, without giving the rental object also, we can create the sales based. Okay, but here you can see that rental type, say rental unit, pool space, rental space. So this all you need to give it. Why we have to give it? What is the purpose? You need to give it. From where you are going to get a sales based revenue? It is through the pool space, or it is going to get through the rental space where it is going to get it. Okay, so that things, like TCS BPS office Pranav has created, MD office. Okay, MD office has been taken for a lease. Okay, it should be somewhat as big. From there you are going to get a rent for that. Maybe like that kind of things, it has been created here. So here, I will close this one. I'm not going to give an object. Okay, if it is going to be the mandatory field, I need to come and give here. Okay, now just what is our contract start date? The contract start date is 18/7/2024 to 2026. Okay, 18/7. Okay, notice procedure and all they given it. Okay, just a minute. Settlement. Okay, here you can give the contract name like sales based settlement process. Okay, and if you want to give some contract conclusions or second signatures on main contract or old contract and all, you can give it. Okay, then tendency law. So tendency law also you can give it, but this tendency law, it is given in India law, but any law you can give it, right? I hope you understood what is a law. Okay, what is a tendency law? So I'm not repeating. Then you can give industries or contract currencies. Okay, again there is a relevant currencies ER. Okay, then relevant to sales. Anyone, just like Lilesh, you have an idea about the like foreign currency rules, the condition level?
Not much sure, but I know that we enter the translation rule in posting parameters.
Yeah, okay, then what is the purpose of like the foreign currency relevance of that?
Mm, maybe it converts helps to convert select the rates of conversion from contract currency to the company code currency, the GL
Okay,
level.
yeah, yeah. Because why I want to bring it here, that the lease in contract, maybe it is EUR, but lease out contract maybe something currency, so that we can, okay, mostly know that foreign currency relevance is like rules, foreign currency rules. No, you will define in the configuration level. Okay, that may be controlled with the conditions level. Okay, this condition is the right. in this condition level you can define it. Okay, but anyway, why I bought this, like just I'm talking about this contract currencies and relevant currencies. For example, the two lease, okay, maybe in one currencies and another is another currencies. But when you are going to make a payment, you are making with a like third different currency INR. So that is called three-way matching currencies. Okay, your contract is in
Mhm.
EUR, your condition is in like a USD, but you are making a like a payment in the INR. So that is called something three-way match currencies. That the three-way match currencies will be possible in your lease. Okay, if some client is going to ask you whether this three-way matching currency is possible, they will bring you a scenarios in your table that okay, see, we created the contract in euro, okay, but we are creating the conditions in uh, in USD, but the payment will AP team will do with some other different currencies. So that scenario is possible and that is feasible. That is SAP standard. You have to tell yes. Okay.
Okay. But how do we maintain it? Can you just give us an overview of it?
Yeah, yeah. See, first here is the contract currency you are seeing, right?
Or we are
And
seeing.
okay, let me save it this one first. Huh? Let me
Sure.
save it. Okay. Now contract has been created with the relevant sales based. The contract has been created with the 14. Okay. Now you can see that like sales based rental agreement also get popped up. So before creations of this contract relevant to the sales, this sales based rent is not there. Now it has been get popped up. Okay, so whenever you are clicking this, then the contract will take into consideration that this sales based rental agreement will be popped up and this contract is related to the lease out or sales based. Okay, now coming back to answer the questions, right? So I will see whether that option has been popped up or not. Okay. Now, here you can see here again euro, right? Whenever you will do that configuration, it will come here, right? It will below, no? Currency, foreign currency valuation will become here below.
Okay.
Okay, let me see it in the recast it is there or not. It will be there. Let me check it. Foreign currencies. I done it. Activate condition foreign currency. You can see, right, conditions in foreign currencies and flow. Conditions in foreign currencies flow. Let us here you can see, right, define currency translation rule.
Yes.
Okay, this I'm showing you because I want to show you. Here company code currency is the right. Then company code document date. This all the default. You can use it. You can exchange rate and all. Post in. See, if you are going to check this post in conditional currency means what is a conditional currency? Your local currency. Okay. If you're not selecting this, then you can use this contract for any type of currencies. Okay. But you have to implement certain notes also for this. But important thing is that whenever we are talking about the translation currencies, just you go to the conditions in foreign currencies, okay, and just you activate the, I don't want to know like make any different settings to the system. Okay, just I will go through it. Here you can see, right, see, already like always know this already you've selected this. If it is not going to select this, what will happen, you can only use this euro. Okay, only you can use the euro currencies. If you check this, now what you're telling to the system that, see, I can use this company code for a different currencies in the contract lease level. Okay, then he checked it. He did a right settings. Okay, as a first part. Then again, no, you will define a translation date rule, specify calculations of translation date. Okay, and define currency translation rule. And again, you have to define no like specify possible currency translation rule per contract type. Then usage. Just explore it. And try to know just explore it here. Whole this one again the default currencies. Okay, default conditions.
So now we must be getting the foreign currency below condition, right? Since we have a tick mark there.
No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. That is something. No, like we need to make more settings on that. We have to even implement the SAP note also
Okay, okay.
to bring that because that is not a standard one. That is if, because if you're going to bring it that, then there may be a possible that user may use that one, right? Because
Correct,
of
correct.
that, because of that, if you want to bring that peculiar condition, you have to go
Mhm.
to and you have to raise a ticket with SAP, and you have to no,
Get
like
the
get
note.
SAP note, yeah, SAP notes, right? And SAP note will be provided by the SAP after studying your system. Okay, you are in the which package, you are in the which version of S4. Assume that you are in 2023. Certain SAP
Mhm.
notes will be less, and you are 2022, 2021. Based upon that, they will provide the SAP note. You have to go and implement the SAP note. After implementing the SAP note, you have to come and configure these things.
Got it.
Okay, that will be the two-step process to bring this foreign currency translation rule. First step, implement the SAP note. Once the SAP note is implemented, then as a second step, you need to follow this configuration settings. Okay,
So,
then once you are, yeah,
the currency translation rule that we specify in posting parameters, in posting terms.
here you mean to say,
Yes, in posting parameters, in under postings, we also have this option to specify currency translation rule.
you mean to say this one, right?
Yes, yes. Is it the same
Yeah,
thing?
yes, this is the same thing. But what is the things, like here also they bought it, but again that there you can give the currencies. Here what you can give it, I'll just show you. I think still here no values is coming, right?
No, I think they are not defined.
Yeah. See, they're not defining it. Huh? Otherwise, it will come, but here only come the translation rule. Huh? But there you can select the currencies. Okay,
Got it.
currencies you can select it. But
Mhm.
yes, you got the correct point. Good catch. This posting parameters, where that is the same configuration settings. No, it will appear here, but this is related to the currency translation rule. But this condition level, you can see the currencies, what currencies you want to use for the condition levels. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
So basically, this one in the posting parameters is to relate between contract and company code currency.
yes, contract and company code currencies.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Okay. Let us go for sales per rent agreement. Here we may get some issues. Okay, because certain reporting sales rules, but this all reportings, Let me see again. Raise emissions. Let me go to overview. Okay, this is purely, like a sales-based contract. Okay, this contract, that is the reason valuation and all they're not created. Okay, valuation is
Right.
not coming. Again, adjustment will go for it. Now just we display this contract with RECN. Okay, you can see commercial ESOT, sales-based settlement, relevant for sales is there. Partners, what partners we have used? We have used the partner customer. Okay, this always you have to use the customer. This one, Blue Star Corporations, we're using the partners. Okay, and after the terms, what terms we are using here? We are using the term, okay, 18.7, 18.1. Then object, what object they have been used? Object they are used like vehicle contract. Okay, vehicle contract means some of the vehicles they have taken. Okay, and they will make a payment as per that. Okay, you assume that they have 5 vehicles. Okay, each vehicles if no having for commercial purpose, and they are making a revenue of $1,000, okay, every day. Then based on the $1,000, 10% need to be provided to that no like to contract, so vendors. Just a minute, I'm trying to check this one. Okay, measurement, again it is like measurement, they're not defined here. Posting parameters, they have used this tax type and all. Okay. Okay, in sales based, if I'm talking about, you know what is the purpose of this house bank and all, why here it is given house bank and account or note to pay? So even any idea on that? So why in the posting parameters this house bank details has been given it?
We can maintain the paying or collecting house rent here, and
Yeah,
it is
but
then called in the RERA-PP process.
yeah. See, because this partner, right? This partner BP also we will use to maintain the bank account, right? But certain client will be there. They will tell us that, see, we want to, know, like maintain that bank account in the lease also. But you, if suppose you are maintaining that bank account details for a customers in the BP level as well as here, means system will consider which bank account details. System will consider this only. Okay, whenever you are going to make a payment, or whenever you are going to receive a payment, okay, then first whatever you are maintaining the posting parameters, that get impacted. Then if it is not maintained, then it will go and check from the customer master or vendor master. So mostly most of the customers, they don't want to link the bank account to here, okay, in the lease, because most of the client, they are interested to let's have with customer like accounts payable, procurement team side, or from order to cash team. So they will receive the payment, they will make a payment, okay, so they will just give to that team. But in rare cases, they will maintain the house bank, they will maintain the accounts, and they will like process the payment from here. Okay. Formula you see, it's automatically changed to sales based. Okay, you can see, right? Whenever in conditions we
Mhm.
are going to select that condition type, you see sales based, automatically formula also change to sales based. So based upon that, it will calculate, that I want to show you. And okay.
One more doubt here.
Yeah,
If you see this field first posting on the right
which
hand
one?
side, yeah, first posting down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you explain a bit about this field?
Okay, see, first posting means, assume that you created the contract, okay, with the vendor. Okay, assume that your go live date, I think I explained you, but no worries. Okay, this first posting as well as start of consideration date, these are both the date which will be used, okay, for the purpose of the posting to the accounting level. You assume that you planned that from you are making a go live, okay, and anyway you created the contract and all. But when you will give this first posting date, okay, means whenever you are going to post into the accounting level, you tell to your vendor, see, we'll create the contract, but we will give the contract start date and date, but we will give the first posting date, means then only the contract payment will be get eligible, means for example, then only from this date only the invoice could be generated. For example, you created the contract anyway from 18/7 this one, but you are going to make valid to make an invoice, Okay, from 10th August means you have to give the 10th August. So from the 10th August onwards, only the invoice will be get generated. In simple, first posting means where the invoice maybe get generated, or maybe the invoice will be given by the vendors from first posting date onwards. Okay,
Okay.
actually we created the contract, but actual replication implication will accounting side from whenever you are going to mention the first posting date. But that is very minimal chance of that. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Contract has been changed. The formula is applied for sales based. Okay, now terms. Let me show you terms again. No, like frequencies. If you want to give something, no, like frequencies and all, like contract or rental object pro rata and all this, I think you know, right? So I don't want to know like cover on this maximum, no, like frequencies or sales rules. Again, sales rules you can go here, peak sales or withholding. So whenever there is any sales based things, this will be get no pop up, sales rule and peak sales rule. Okay, but it is if you are not giving in the generate data that option, then it will not get generate, right? Then calculations. Okay, then again calculations, distribution. This distributions amount will be get catches on, okay, whenever you are going to distribute these values. Okay, okay, any questions on that? This contract relevant to sales tax. First thing is it will generate the sales based settlement tab, and in conditions it will change to the formula whenever you are selecting, it will change to the formula to the sales based, and based upon that it will create you that conditions values. Okay, this
Correct.
automatically it
Hmm.
will change it. Okay.
Okay. And the cash flow will be normal as it looks in leasing.
Correct, correct. The cash flow will be normal as it will be look into it lease in and lease out process. Okay. Most
Okay.
important thing is sales pitch that if someone is going to ask you, you have to in general data tab, you have to just know like check that one. If you're going to check that, if you're not also even going to make this check mark, but in condition level, right? If you're going to select the sales
Mhm.
based rent, it will automatically pick up from on the configuration, because in the configuration level you have like selected that relevant to sales. Okay,
Okay.
so if you are not going to check here also, but always if you are going to check, then it will get pop up, that is the
Correct.
thing. Apart from that, there will be the normal process, the cash flow and all. It will show you the durations of the contract start date and durations of the contract end date and whatever it
Mhm.
is. And
Okay.
apart from that, if this is done, then based on that, the revenue receiving part will be taken care by that accounts receivable team. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So just I want to bring it here, no, like in a high level, no, like to sum up, right? So mostly like what will be the process, like we want to understand here. Okay, most important thing is that if I want to sum up, right? most important part of the things here are the basic settings. Okay, so this basic settings you have to do for each company code level, and this basic settings will activate some function, right? This activates some function before the S4 HANA. This activates functions will not activate it, but after S4 HANA it is activating, right? I hope you saw this one. Huh? This is very simple, but I think I saw you might know activated COE. This is very important. If you are following the IFRS 16 or contract valuation, you have to check mark this. For example, if a business they don't want to go with the contract valuation, some they decided, right? You can come and you can remove this one. But before creations of any contract in the productions, okay, that you need to be noted down before creations of a contract in the RECN. You have to note it down this one. Okay, this is one of the important part of that process. And after that, basic settings and all, we need to do it, no worries. And this business partner, again, this business partner, there is a two scenarios. One scenario is that the business partner roles and all from lease side you can create it. Otherwise, the procurement side they will take care all the things. But in my project, in like various scenarios or various cases, like some of the client told that the procurement will take care of that creations of BP for customers or vendors. Okay, but some of the case as a lease consultant, we have to create like the rules as well as we have to create a BP. But yeah, maybe like rare case that we should not create a BP, but we have to suggest to the procurement team or order to cash team that what are the roles it is available for uh, like lease. Okay, then it is important that you are aware about that. You must know that what are the roles are available. Mostly it will start with FVN00. Okay, that is for customers and that is vendor. But again, some of the rules, most important rules are TR0602, TR0603. But any of the rules you can use it. But mostly first focus on FV. Okay, vendor and customers. But again, then you can focus on the TR0 also. But purely that again it is your decisions. Okay, but both the rules, FE rules and TR0602 and TR603, you can use it. Important things. Again, coming back to that master data. Okay, what is a master data? Again, we have like two ways of master data. One is like usage view. Under the usage view, we have like business entities. Then again, we have like buildings, then land, then properties and rental object. Okay, these are the important master data. So this master data is also you have to consider it. So again, once this configuration is done, then you have to go with the business entities, you have to create it. Okay, but most important thing for sales based or service based settlement perspective, the rental object you have to be consider. Okay, but that also you have to check whether like your that client is using that rental object or not. But you should be very key on to understand what are the rental objects are there. Something that is a tricky part about the rental object. Okay, and again, if I'm talking about the rental object might have the measurement type. That measurement type also it's very important. Okay, first thing. Now, second thing, if I talked about master data, then second thing is contract. Again, contract is contain like various different steps. In that steps, very important is contract type and number assignment. But the number assignment is very important because in initial stage onwards, in one of my case, what happened, the number assignment, like I have taken like company code combinations with some prefix and suffix, but all that has been done. But finally, when we just moved all the TR to the production system, then that number range is not been accepted by a business. Maybe their hierarchy level something had got messed up, and they told no. Now our CFO kind of higher level they want to create a number range different, but it's not like a big things. Okay, system level it is easy for us to change it, but assume that how much document you might prepare it, right? So you have prepared lots of document, okay, from configuration document level to FUT document. So much of document you might prepare it. All the document you have to rework on that as first thing. So this number range is very important. Okay, and again, number range, contract type, object renewal, security deposit agreement. So again, the security deposit agreement, I hope this may be covered or not covered, but it's not to like no, you can explore on that. Simple security deposit agreement means the advance payment you are making to the vendors, okay, or you are receiving advance payment from the customers if you are going to be the landlord. The security deposit agreement again can be no, like make settings in the contract type. Again, this contract type is very important, where you all the basic settings you will control from here, from number range to measurement type, from measurement type to security deposit agreement, and all the input tax and output tax. So again, so whenever you are going to get a, no, like a error in the contract level in RECN, just first you have to explore the contract type. All the contract type settings are done correctly or not. First check mark in the contract type. Okay. So these are the most important things, parameters. No, you want to cover it again. No, like if I'm talking about the general settings for master data for contract, again, no, this authorization and all usage steps. No, this is where no, I told you right, in the contract level we can control no, like creations of the contract by some user, approval by contract of some users, that and all you can control it. Then again, conditions and flow. Condition and flow are most important part of that contract. Okay, most important point of the contract. If you miss something here, it is going to impact all your no, balance sheets, profit and loss account, accounting level. Okay, accounting level, what will happen inside of giving the debit means, like assume that in a normal flow, like debit you are given like a debit GL account, but in reference you are given a credit GL account, but it reverse you are given it, right? But client, they doesn't know, right? They don't know about it. Okay, unless they are going to verify your books of accounts, they don't know it. As a first the point of contact, as a consultant, we should be very careful here. So here also so much of must happen, like inside of assigning debit we assign a credit, inside of assign a credit, but anyway, see number range, for example, assume that 470000 is a GL account. Okay, and they given a debit and they given like 47001, they given a credit GL account. Inside of that one, no, that little bit changes, all the posting has gone, no, and just it is posted into that respective GL account. Then again it is some kind of thing. So here conditions and flow, it's very important to make a settings. And second thing, if talking about the sales based or service based, again in the condition level you can control it. Okay, and also that condition group. Okay, condition group also is very important part, because inside the condition group you use to assign the condition type. Okay, now jumping to the accountings, then again this accounting is purely the integrations between asset accountings and our FI part. So here basically not only asset accounting, basically the chart of accounts, whatever the in the chart of account or whatever the GLs is going to be created, that is going to be assigned in our uh, a lease. How it is going to assign with the specifications of the account symbol. We have account symbol, right? We have account symbol with specific to the condition type. Always remember that the condition type and the account symbol you create in a same mode. Okay, in the same way. We assume that a condition type you created as a water charges. Try to create account symbol also in the same way. Okay, two types. So that, but it is not that 100 percentage that no, that should be the same. No, that's not a case, but try to keep that in the same way. Okay, and that is most important thing. Apart from that, other thing is that no, the GL account should be very clear. You have to create a GL account. No, you should be, as a lease consultant, you should provide the GL account. I hope that Pranav has shared you the accounting entries, right? So based upon that accounting entries, like ROE asset level, then lease liability, lease clearing, then clearing account, then vendor payment, anyway they will create it. But this ROE asset, lease liability, lease clearing, and clearing for interest, for asset, for depreciations, and for interest, for clearing, you have to confirm them. Anyway, the GL part will take care by GL team. Okay, they will approach the GL master data team in the client. They will give you all this. They themselves they will tell us that, see, these are the GL accounts which need to be specific for the client or specific for the lease. But you have to just check and confirm it. Okay, you know that as a lease consultant, how much GL account is required? Two, eight, eight GL accounts or six GL accounts is required. You need to verify on that part, and it's very important part of that. Okay. And if moving to that, no, like balance sheet valuations of a contract, right? Again, we talked about this balance sheet valuations of a contract is important with respect to the ROE assets and lease liability. If some of the organizations or the client, they don't want to move to the valuation level, they can use the system till the controlling. Okay, till the controlling, they can use the lease modules or lease sub modules. Okay, it is not that if any client they're implementing a lease, they have to implement valuation. No, that's not a hard and fast rule. Okay, they can till go for accounting, they can generate the accounting document, and they can do some invoices, and they can receive the payment, they can make a payment, they can reverse it. And as like someone has shown, like in the accounting level, no, you can give all that details of profit center, cost center level. You can distribute the cost to one cost center to other cost center, one profit center other cost center. Till accounting, you can do it. If coming to the valuation rule, again, the valuation rule is very important, IFRS 16. For that, the accounting principle should be created, and it should be created for a ledger, leading ledger and non-leading ledgers, and that accounting principle need to be defined in the valuation rule. And under the valuation rule, we have seen lots of flow type, right? We have seen flow type for IFRS, we have seen for AS 842, we have seen for, again, like different things, like it will start, flow type will start from U, or operation lease means O, and IFRS means I. That kind of things you have to take care, because I shown you in the flow type we have like 1300 to 1500 flow types are there, right? That all the flow types we have to consider based upon our accounting principle. Based upon our accounting rules. Sorry, valuation rule. Okay, valuation IFRS or operation AFC. Based on that, we have to select and we have to update it. But mostly, if you are going to update the valuation rule, for example, you assume that you have a operational lease. Okay, operational lease means it is operational valuation lease means it will start with O. Now you have like flow type is 100 and 1005. You delete all the things. Okay, once everything is fine, you just keep it your required valuation rule. Okay, because it will get confused. Okay, as a consultant, if you are configuring something, okay, and you have around 1000 500 flow type, right? Then what will happen? You will get confused. Okay, but there is a two approach. One is you can delete the standard one. Okay, always better you delete the standard one. Otherwise, second thing, you keep a standard one and you create as a Z. Okay, not a Z, whatever the naming convention you prepare. Now, for example, your client name is Aramco, just I'm telling you, that is starting with A. You create no, like all the valuation rule with A, maybe R. Next, what is going to be R? So that type of abbreviation you can make it out, but that is not your decisions. Okay, that is purely the client IT decisions. Okay, client will have two teams, right? One is like a business team, other one is IT team. So purely that IT team job is that to give that all the naming conversions. Okay, so that is very important part. And once all this valuation has been done, you have to create a contract, then you have to perform the valuation, then you have to post the valuation, then you have to do the rewrap. Okay, these are the important thing of that. Okay, apart from that, maybe like you have any idea what are the year-end activities being done for our lease? Anyone has any idea on that? Year-end activities.
First is number range assignment
Yeah,
that needs to be extended. Then,
correct. Yeah, correct.
apart from that, I don't recall anything specific.
Okay, so apart from that, you have to be like a lease perspective. You have to do like OBJ well. That is currency revaluations. Okay, OBJWell and OBJREC. What is the OBJWell? OBJWell, I mean to say this one. Okay, OBJVAL. Okay, and OB. Just check this one. OBJREC. JREG. Okay, just check one. Okay,
Okay.
OBJREC. This is for currency revaluations. This is year-end activities. Okay, this is for currency revaluation, and this is for reclassifications of short-term and long-term liabilities. Okay, OBJ with currency revaluation, definitely you have to do it. Okay, and you have to just execute it. But anyway, because if they have forex, okay, because if they have the forex process, means you have to do it. But when this will come, when they have certain custom report, okay, when they have any custom reports, then they will do it. Okay, so custom report and all, they will try to do it. And OBJ currency revaluation, definitely, because I'm sure that you're going to create a contract with a different currencies. Now, what is the purpose of currency revaluation? Means the contract, okay, which is created on the currencies from euro. But what happened, the payment which is made in INR, it will take the different currencies and it will show you the gain and loss. Okay, in the amortizations of the contract level, you will have options of gain and loss. It will show you, okay, you created the contract with this currencies euro, but you made a payment to a vendors or receive a payment from a customer with this currencies. Now you can see whether with this translations, what is the gain on the currencies, what the loss of the currencies. So for that, you can see the currencies valuation, because see, assume that uh, you have created the contract, right, on first thing, like you assume that euro, okay, euro you have created, but whenever you are going to make a contract, you make a payment with a euro, then that is fine, right? Otherwise I will take in different way, euro value something different, right? You created the contract in the INR, okay, now you are going to make a payment with a euro. Now tell me, in this case, it is gain for you or loss for you? So I'm clear with my questions,
Can you
participants.
repeat it, please? Sorry.
Okay, okay. Currency revaluation, what is the purpose? I tell you. You're creating the contract. Okay, first I will tell you heard, right, what I define for this currency revaluation,
Mhm.
or I want to repeat it again. If you want, I can repeat it again.
You can please.
Okay. See, what is the purpose of this currency revaluation? Means the contract process, right? The contract process, whatever you are doing with the contract currencies, means here in our case, we will assume that our contract currency is INR, but the payment which you are making to the vendor, okay, means the condition currencies is going to be euro. Now to find out the difference between the INR and euro, the currencies ratios, means what is the difference of the currencies values, okay, to find out whether we created the contract with this currencies, but we made a payment to with euro currencies. Now what is the translation rate? To know the gain and loss, we execute this report at a month end, year end, right? Every year end we'll execute this report, and we will see that in the contract level, what are the contract which has been impacted with this two currencies match. Okay, because anyway, we are made a more payment, no more liability to the vendors, right? So that is the purpose of this currency revaluation. Now I'm giving example, I'm asking example that assume that we create a contract in the INR, but we are making a payment to that vendor in a euro currency. Now my question is, it is gain for us or loss for us?
That we will come to know once we get the report out of it, right? If the currency rates have changed.
Correct, currency rate exchange. But in a normal way, right? Always, like euro will be more values than INR, right?
Correct. Yes.
Correct. Then, okay, that your point is right. That anyway we'll come to know from the report this OBJ currency level that okay this is gain or loss. But anyway, normal scenario it is loss for us. Okay, first thing
Okay.
year-end activities. Okay, second thing is reclassifications of short term and long term. Okay, now this is year-end activities. Okay, again, this is a year-end activities. Now, OBJ reclassifications of short-term and long-term liabilities. So, this report also give you that how much contract you have created in a year. Okay, long-term, how much contract you are created a short-term. With respect to the IFRS things, or maybe long-term, short-term, or a low value also. I did not mention. Okay, low values also. So based on that, you will submit a report to the government by asking the exemption. See, we have this contract, we have less than 1 year short term, we have values this much less than $5,000. So you give us the exemption for a tax purpose. So for this also, these two things are very important. Okay. Apart from that, year-end activities, the asset side, they also need to complete it. Okay, they also need to complete it like year change, okay, number range, all the things. If once they will complete it year end perspective from asset side, then only always in a new year we are good to create a contract from a lease side. Okay, so yeah, so just I thought maybe I can bring you here no like year end activities. Okay.
Yes.
And yeah, so again, no, we are into balance sheet contract, and no, again we saw like so what is the service charge settlement explained yesterday, and today we saw like no like sales based settlement. Okay, and also I have given like what is the data migration things and what is a custom report and what are the things we need to see for standard report. Okay, and even I told you right what are our month end activities, right, month end activities, as well as we have covered like year end activities. Okay, so these are the important lease process or lease configuration steps and all. So just go through the recordings, and hear it 1 or 2 times and try to practice it at least. You create a contract at least one whole process, okay, from start to end. I know it is very difficult in a first level, second level, third level also it is difficult to make all the process, like 1:1. But anyway, if you do keep on practice, not on daily basis, at least whenever you're getting weekends, days and all, just know you can grab some of the skills on that. Okay.
We get something.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible?
Just a minute. Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay. So this is a IFRS lease out contract where valuation is there. So we have completed the valuation parameters. It's a bit slow. So we have completed this valuation parameters. Now when I
No,
go to
wait.
set,
No, wait. Yeah, wait. Can you go to the valuation parameters?
sure.
Okay, here you can see status. Okay, first is like completed, right? And second, it is showing okay, you not perform the valuation for second.
No, I am not able to do it. I am trying that.
Okay. Got it. Okay, go ahead. Got it in the sense let us me check. Okay.
Huh. So US
Asset
gap
has
only
been
I am getting
assigned.
this issue.
Okay.
So if I go to valuation
Hmm.
and I try to do selected tool simulation, I'm getting this error.
Okay. Linearizations.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. See, one of the nodes for linearization, it has been no, it's not been there. So whenever system is using this one, this S4.
yes, this is S4. Yes.
Okay. When this started, the system
It's been a long time. I think one and a half year at least.
1.5 years. Okay. But any process already been processed for linearizations?
I don't think so. Like the user is saying this
Ah.
is for the first time he's trying this,
Okay.
and also
Whenever.
hmm,
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
this is the case where he has given notice, backdated notice in this case. That is why I
Hmm.
think linearization is getting applied.
Okay, okay. So this case, now we also faced it. Whenever you are getting something about the linearizations, okay, and you are doing the process first time or second time, you have to update the SAP note. Okay, you
Okay.
have to go and you okay. You have SAP. You are interacting with SAP.
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay, and this linearization process is very important. Whenever you are doing first time, second time, the SAP note might be implemented. We have like 5 important SAP note.
Okay.
Always know what is the issues. We might implement it for SAP note. One SAP note might not be implemented. Okay, that is the case. And you can go to SAP. You take a screenshot of that. You can send them. This is the issues they are getting. Sure, you
Okay.
raise a ticket as a medium. Okay, not high, not a low,
Uh,
not a high. You raise a ticket with SAP as a no like medium,
video.
and you show all the screenshots. And you even this is a development system, production system.
This is production related.
This
Sandbox
is
basically,
production.
copy of production.
Okay, copy of production. So what I will suggest, you just meantime you raise a ticket with SAP, okay, and but linearization we can't now do some most of the R&Ds, okay, because that is very
Okay.
very critical, okay. Better raise with SAP. They will suggest you to implement the SAP note, and I hope 100% the issue will be get rectified. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Because related
yeah,
to
this
this,
is
I
not.
was getting error here as well. And this is saying something related to cash flow. But as I saw, flow types are maintained properly
Yeah,
in
no, no,
the
no. This is not
linearization.
your. This is not a maybe like 95 percentage of case. This is not a flow type or condition because that might not be the case. Whenever you are getting something a peculiar issues, that is always the SAP note because lease is always we have to update with the no like SAP note because in my
Okay.
project I implemented that system is running around 8 years to 10 years. Okay, sorry, not 8 years. Maybe like 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, maybe 5 years. Okay,
Okay.
5 years it has been running, but still in the sixth year I implemented 150 SAP no. Okay,
Oh,
so yeah, you can approach SAP. Yeah.
sure. Got it. Got it.